What's up now? How's everybody? Okay, let me start it off. Ready? Well. Go figure. So, another black man dies in vain. Prayers to Daniel Prude's family. You know, may they get justice in one way, shape, or form. They all got acquitted, right? Doesn't that sound like a Rodney King moment? So you throw a bag, not even with a mouth hole or any type of Swiss cheese hole or something so someone can breathe out of. I mean, what the fuck was that? A potato sack for? Was that you know, one of those old school cardboard bags or something like that? It looked like that thing that they threw over his head looked it like that is an old movie. No matter of fact, looked like Jason's first mask from Friday the 13th. He didn't have the hockey mask. He had like this little sack. What I'm saying, over his face with a little hole in the eye. They could have did that. They could have cut a hole for his eye so he could see. Now, how you throw a bag over someone's face or not, and they die because there was no way to get air. So what did you do? Did you throw it over his head and then tighten it so it won't come? And you get suspended, like most of them do. But that is about it. Unless some real action takes place, they'll do a little desk duty, and after that, then they'll be back on the street, and they'll probably kill someone else. Next time they may have like, a plastic bag. Like how you go and you put in for fruit. You put your tomatoes and your cucumbers and shit in the supermarket. They're gonna go to the supermarket, get those bags and whatnot, and use those. That way, when they throw it over their head, they can see the person die and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just insane. What is it gonna take, people? Because I'm not even trying to be on some Reverend Ike shit, some Public Enemy, Professor Griff. That's them. You know, I'm not even. I could be ranting and raving. This is an outrage, and no, man, because we've been seeing it too many times. See, this is the whole thing. What? Why do you think that blacks get such a hard time at a gun store? Because the NRA when that was created from the guilt of white folks. When the slaves was free, they got so scared because they thought that all the slaves were gonna come back there and burn and beat the shit out of all of them. And the majority of them, all they wanted was stability, just like now. They just wanted to have their own stuff and be left the hell alone. See, we should be talking to not just our people about coming together, but we should also be talking about the righteous white person. You should be checking your peoples. See, this morning I'm trying to think of the right thing to say. What I'm saying? I don't want to get on some Red Fox shit, get on some Richard Pryor shit, because I can. But once again, black people, what is it going to take? We get killed walking, we get killed standing, we get killed driving. it would be wrong, right? What would they say if black people can own guns and stuff to defend themselves? See, back then when the Panthers was in existence, they knew, you know your law, know the law, know not just your rights, know a little bit about the law, what you can and what you cannot do. Because remember, there's always a loophole. Okay. When the Black Panthers knew that there was cops coming around, they would follow them. Okay, they would follow them to see, and they would have like the radio, you know what I'm saying, and they would find out when that what's going on around in their neighborhood. They would patrol the neighborhood, and if the cops came and whatnot, and they knew about it, and they followed them, and they went where they went, and they stepped outside, stayed their distance, and had their guns out, you will see a difference. Trust me. All right, but I tell you what, I bet you, let some rebels go out there and start doing that, and I guarantee, get enough of us, it will change. The only way things will change is through us. If white people, if the righteous whites will only talk that shit but not do that shit, then we have to. Somebody got to be checked. We're quick to check each other, by all means. We're quick to act bad towards towards one another. But when the other people, when that does us wrong, oh, that displayment that we would display amongst each other, it's not like that with them. Okay? Black people, if you're going to do that, then you must treat every color black. If you can act bad amongst your own people, then do the same thing with every other culture who acts stupid. Okay? How about that? See, it's funny. A white woman can walk up to a cop, could be in conversation with a cop, slap him, and they won't get thrown to the ground, punched in the face, maced or tased or whatever. Black women get up, and do. And now I'm talking about black women. Black women do that when she'll get punched in the face. Remember, it is documented. You know what I'm saying? The lady that was on the highway, the guy that was driving and filming, he slowed down. He saw and the cop was punching on her like she was a dude. Before I end the segment and whatnot, we have a lot of people with mental issues, black and white. I see a lot of our black men and whatnot. Well, not a lot. Enough of our black men with that issue, doing white people shit, white man shit, raping and all that stuff. Like, what is wrong with you? Okay? And remember, if you got a sister, remember, if you got a mother, remember, you reap what you sow. Okay? If you're not in the right mind, you better get some help. Young black men, stop doing dumb shit. Okay? Just because you in the ghetto, there's no such thing as acting ghetto. No, you're duped into words. You're duped in, saying you want to be a leader, but you do following ways, and then you get mad. You want to check people and that because they're telling you. You're not bad, man. You're not a leader. You're a follower. Stop being a follower. This is what we need, young people. I need young leaders. I don't need followers, man. We don't need those. Got too many of those. Google Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom is not who the white people or some of our black people would say he is. Black Sambo, That's a different story. Oh boy. If nobody told you that they love you, I do. Okay? And I mean that. It's a shame that